It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
From Windsor, Ontario, it's Remotely Zach. And now from Studio 17 in the automotive capital of the world, oh boy, Zachary Thomas.
Hello everybody and welcome to the show. Welcome to Remotely Zach. I am the host, everybody's favorite, Zachary Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you. Yeah. Boy, do we have a great show for you tonight. I take a look at naughty signs and bad headlines in my segment, Did I Read That Right? Emphasis on the naughty. And we take a look at the weirdest news found on the internet. Yes, along with Florida Man and Oh Canada. So all three are back this evening. Now, if you're new to this channel, I know I'm like, what the fuck too. Please consider subscribing because right now it is more important than ever not to just support content creators, but Canadian ones as well. Great. Well, the storm system has made its way across the country, leading to severe weather, a blizzard, and a flash freeze. Yeah, flash freeze sounds less of a weather term and more like a dance. Flash freeze. Flash freeze. Anyway, let's get to the real sauce. Yeah, the real sauce. Isn't that what the kids are saying nowadays? I don't know. Trump. I know, I don't want to talk about him either, but, you know, we have to. Felon 47 delivered his state to the joint members of Congress, who frothed at the mouth and gave him a standing ovation, which is impossible because don't you need a spine to stand? I mean, like, that one you like. But out of the things he said, this one had me a little confused. Take a look.
$8 million for making mice transgender. This is real.
You gotta admit, they're transgendering the mice. It's out of control. I was watching Tom and Jerry, which is now Tom and Jasmine. I want to see the bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong, 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 bong. But now you can't because you can't hit a woman, and that's what they're telling me these days. Man, I just want Melania to tell him she wants to be a man. Donald, I want to be man. Turning to the Democrats, the Democratic response was delivered by Michigan Senator Alyssa Slotkin, but it was Bernie Sanders who delivered the real banger.
Trump claimed that the 2020 election was stolen from him and that he won by a landslide. Remember that? A lie. Trump claimed that the January 6th insurrection was a day of love. A lie. Trump has claimed that millions of undocumented people voted and do vote in American elections. A lie. Trump has claimed that climate change is a hoax originating in China. A lie. Trump has claimed that Ukraine started the horrific war with Russia. A lie.
The coupon that said hard candies were on sale, that was a lie. The weatherman said there would be a high of 60, it was only 56, that was a lie. You said the soup of the day would be chicken noodle, but it ended up being tomato, that was a lie. That was a lie. Said you weren't going to get pregnant again, that was a lie. Bernie, what are you doing? Well, it's getting cold again, colder than a meeting between Trump and Zelensky. Well, did you hear about the meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, Donald Trump, and J.D. Sephora Vance? Take a look. Mr. Zelensky, I know you want a little support during this war, but maybe don't go to a draft dodger. I mean, I don't know. Whew. And what was that Sabrina Carpenter song? Please, please, please. My job's one thing, my ego's another. I'm begging you, impeach the motherfucker. Meeting between J.D. Vance, that's a tag team you don't want in the gangbang. You don't want that. We got a great show for you tonight. Coming up, I got the weirdest news found on the internet. But when we return, some naughty signs and bad headlines. Stick around. Please, please, please. Oh, God.
This cold is gonna be the death of me.
Folks, it's Friday, and that... Wait, no. Is it? Wait, do we have weird news? Oh, I still gotta get through these. I know, it's too much NyQuil, I guess. Oh my God, welcome to Remotely Zach. Expect the unexpected. Folks, it's time for naughty signs and bad headlines. Ones that'll make you think, did I read that right? Whew, I apologize. I mean, I do have a cold, which is why I'm not all there. Actually, I'm not all there when I don't have a cold. Anywho, all right, let's take a look at this first entry. This is a text message between two friends. I'm assuming they're friends. Probably not after this, but one of them's apparently colorblind. Let's look. You are colorblind, right? Why? I just want to know. Yeah, I am. I know the perfect birthday present to get you. If you get me a Rubik's Cube, I will shoot you. Funny, could you imagine getting the Rubik's Cube? Be like, duck. Alrighty, our next one here. Let's take a look. Alright, there's a reason I really don't like the ice dispenser at the McDonald's. This toilet is currently out of order. Please use the ice dispenser. Ew. And by the way, last time I checked, the lemonade at McDonald's is not that yellow. Alrighty, at the Mediaplex, we have a printer that you have to push the button in order to get it to print, you see? And we think that's the worst thing in the world. Well, this might be the worst. Jam inside, pull out the D. What the hell are you doing to that printer? What? All right. Now look, I know there's some single people out there who are lonely. I don't know if anybody out there is this lonely. Clam Rattler 900. For love, maximum overdrive. All right. This one here, it's the thought that counts. It's purely just the thought that counts. I hate pulling out. I'm getting this from my parents. No, God. Oh, man. Sometimes you gotta pull out, really. People these days, sometimes, oh my God. All right, next one here. There's something not quite right. Milk drinkers turn to powder. And Don Jr. will snort you. All right, this one made me laugh. This one is hilarious, so many different levels. Grand Theft Auto. Elderly woman and her accomplice make low-speed getaway after stealing mobility scooter while disabled owner is in church. Jesus Christ, Grandma. Come on, Margaret, we gotta get on this scooter while they're still in church. Woo, woo, woo. Come on, get faster. The police are ahead of us. We got a great show for you. Coming up next, we got the weirdest news found on the internet, so make sure you stick around. Come on! Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Zach, and welcome to my channel, Zachattackproductions. So what is the Zachattackproductions you speak of? I'm glad you asked. Zachattackproductions is a YouTube channel where you can find a variety of different content, such as my late night talk show, Remotely Zach, strawberry banana cherry freeze, $9.99, lemonade, prime ice poo. Man, who doesn't want a nice ice poo on a hot summer day? Hey Jack, what's going on? No, I'm at the beach. Got you covered.
That's what the infrastructure bill is for. No joke, not kidding around.
It was because of DEI. It was DEI.
My extensive Lego collection on Zach's Lego Show. Of course, as you can see, we've ended up here at the glass panel building, as well as I went for pop art design right here. I'll say it's the end of the era of Brick Bank in that corner. And you can find out some of the history behind some of your favorite landmarks. What was once a 50-lane bowling alley increased to 74, making it the largest bowling center in all of Canada. William Pope of Chattanooga, Tennessee, stated that he saw the vision of another prisoner hanged and the man's body buried under the window of his cell. The Mackinac Bridge is a 5-mile suspension bridge located right about here between the cities of St. Ignace and Mackinac City, Michigan. Wait, there's more. Me and my power panel have great conversations on Let's Talk.
But I also think certain people are too fast. Have you ever tried walking with Zach? He speed walks at a whole other level.
Am I being attacked on my own show
which
here?
Is hilarious.
So no matter what you're into, we have everything for everyone. So subscribe now because you're not getting that anywhere else. I'm Zachary Bellog and I approve this message because shouldn't we all have a little bit of variety in our YouTube channels? Welcome everybody. Woo, startled me. Folks, it's Friday and that means it's time to get weird. Yes, now it is time for weird news. Imagine if I just said it's time for Did I Read That Right? Well, a smuggler's plan to smuggle cocaine was foiled when police found it under his toupee. You know, as one does, of course. Police said the suspect was detained at Cartagena's airport on Monday as he prepared to board a flight to Amsterdam. A scanner revealed the hidden cargo, 220 grams of cocaine packaged in small bags, strategically placed under what authorities described as a narco wig. Man, they could have found it in worse places. A police video released on Monday captured the moment an officer wearing blue gloves carefully removed the suspect's wig with scissors, revealing approximately a dozen packets of cocaine. Cocaine production in Colombia has been rising since 2013, according to the United Nations Office on Drug and Crime. Man, I guess there really will be hell to pay. I don't know. From Columbia to Clearwater, it's time for...
Florida man, does whatever a Florida man can. Look out, here comes the Florida man.
Florida Man games return for round 2 as teams vie to be the world's worst superhero. Now that goes to Aquaman. Following the success of last year's inaugural Florida Man games in downtown St. Augustine, organizers have moved Saturday's event a few miles away to the St. Johns County Fairgrounds, where they expected to have room for more spectators and tailgating. This sounds like fun. I want to go to this. Poking fun at the state's reputation for bizarre stories, last year's teams competed in Florida-themed events like the Evading Arrest obstacle course and Beer Belly Sumo Wrestling. By the way, I think those two were in one story. Now, a new game was added called Hurricane Party Prep, Grocery Aisle Brawl, and Human Beer Pong. Also competing this year was an all-female team called the Ball Busters. The Florida Man phenomenon seeped into the nation's consciousness thanks in part to a Twitter account that started in 2013 with the handle @FloridaMan. If that wasn't crazy enough, it's time to head to the Great White North for the stories that'll make you say, "Oh, Canada." A Toronto man was caught doing an indecent act in a Toronto library while holding a cucumber. Oh, Canada, indeed. Or, oh, Canada. Why? I hope it's not the prickly one, because that hurt. Don't ask. Now, this apparently isn't the first time because Frederick Davis first committed the act but got away with it. However, when Davis showed up again the following month with another cucumber in hand, An eagle-eyed staff member at the library was quick to call the police. I mean, what's it got to like to be that staff member, the eagle-eyed staff member? When asked if Davis had threatened anyone at the library, Constable David Hopkinson was quick to reply that, "I don't think he had any free hands to make any threats. Oh, there are ways." Davis was ultimately charged with 1 count of committing an indecent act. Now that's just bad in this economy. Cucumbers are expensive. Well, that is the weirdness for this week. Now I'm going to reach into my hat here. No, I don't have any cucumbers in this hat. Had to double check. All right, let's take a look and see what we got here. What did the cheese say when it saw its reflection in the mirror? Halloumi. I won a duel with a block of cheese. It was extra sharp. Do another. Get it. We'll cut this out later. What musical instrument is found in the bathroom? A tuba toothpaste. Okay, that one was much better. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't bailed already because of the cucumber, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the Zachattackproductions YouTube channel and support Canadian. If you want to follow us on social media, those links are always down in the description below. I want to say thanks to my announcer, Riley Shea. I've been your host, Zach, and I'll see you again next week. Same place, same time. Good night. Really? It had one job. One job.
Well, that's the show for tonight. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with all the latest from Remotely Zach. You can also follow us on our social media. I'm Riley Livingston. Good night.